a 2003 Audi A4 cabriolet, and the vacuum pump decided to die on the day of its MOT, and I diagnosed it at the side of the road by basically pulling this pipe out of here, and I got no suction through it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this off, all of this. We're going to get this out of the way first and put on this new pump, which I have tested works. I'll give you a demonstration of that now. You'll be able to see that it has vacuum just by turning it by hand. In fact, you can hear it, never mind see it. Now that demonstration is clearly not working. But you can hear it anyway. Anyway, let me get this off. It's only 8mm. Wasn't very tight. Little plastic captive nut thing. A little bit worn out. That holds on to a bracket and it turns up and then out. I'll get this pipe off as well. These clips really are a pain. That'll do. I'll just get this somewhere out the way. Fair, that seems empty. I'll just take the bottom pipe off as well. Get it out of the way completely. There's a little bit in there. And then I got a plug for the coolant level sensor. That's going to require a flight screwdriver. A little bit awkward the way these work. You sort of got to pry down, pry up like a hidden clip, in a sense. They don't always work. They like to not work more often than not. Right. I'm going to get this pipe off here. This one's going to be sticky. It's going to be on a lot. It's been on a while. And I'm going to get an Allen key. I suspect that'll be either number 5 or number 4. Let's start with number 5. Yep, number 5. Oh, that's tight. Ooh. Probably do with some shorter Allen keys for this. This one undone, sort of. When I say number 5 Allen key, I do mean size 5, 5mm, etc. It's quite a tight fit, this. Looks easy, but it's quite tight fit. Now I've got them 3 Allen key bolts undone. This should slide straight out. It's got an O-ring on it there. Like something at the bottom still got hold of it. There shouldn't be anything at the bottom. There we go. And you've got 1, 2, 3 bolt holes there. And this one, oh, seems to be full of oil inside there. That's not good. It's making the tiniest bit of vacuum. I don't think that side of that was supposed to be full of oil. So it's supposed to be this side. I'm going to put this, it's new to me, second hand vacuum pump. See, that other pump was full of oil. The minute I turned it, all the oil came out and I got vacuum. Strange. And put this one in. Let's hope that it works. If it doesn't work, it's a failed repair. And I'll have to come back. Try and get that little drive lined up. Like it doesn't want to line up. That's something stopping it. Again, it's like something stopping it going in at the bottom. And there is a weird little tab. There we go. That's in. I'll just put these Allen bolts in. I'll do one. I'll do the other two off camera because the one's right down there. It's really awkward to get to. I'll just do this top one here. Is what it does. Like I said, right before the MOT, it drove along on the way to the MOT, and all of a sudden the brake pedal got real hard. Now this is the vacuum pump that creates suction down that tube that goes to there, and that travels along and goes to the booster. It goes along to the booster, and these little tee-offs go to the rest of the vacuum control system, one of which is the turbo itself. So it also had no boost and no brakes. So that's why it needs to be replaced, and it did inevitably fail its MOT on brake booster inoperable. So hopefully with this we have the vacuum back, we have the brakes back, we have the turbo back, and the EGR functionality too. That's what we're going to do now that that's installed. I'm going to start the car up and see if it's got any vacuum. It's a bit of a noisy engine, to be fair. Oh, we've got loads of vacuum. Practically pulling my finger back inside the car. What I'll do now is I'll turn the car back off, finish plumbing up that pipe work. And squeeze this back onto there. Even though it's like constant compression fitting, it doesn't sort of keep compression, but it really doesn't really matter because it's a vacuum, creates vacuum, which means it's not going to try and push the pipe off. This is basically, I got this pipe with the vacuum pump. This one came with it. Instead of using the original one that was on the car, I decided to use this one because then I'd already, while it was in the box, I turned this sort of check valve round. It's like one way. Normally it sits that way so it can suck vacuum through. I've turned it that way so it basically sucks it shut because that's basically a dead nipple. It did have like a little cover on it, but that had deteriorated to the point where it was doing nothing, which may have contributed towards the issues with the vacuum pump going. I have no idea. I can neither confirm nor deny. I'm just going to sit that somewhere out the way. Probably get a tie wrap and strap it to that pipe. unless I can get it to just sit there on its own. The expansion tank sits over the top of that anyway. Yeah, I'll leave that there like that. That seems to be out of the way. And now I'll get this expansion tank and reinstall that. Top it up with water. And then everything should be good. Should have the boost back. Should have the brakes back. I'll not put that on camera because, well, you probably know what brakes feel like when they work. As for the boost, because it's a diesel, a 2.5 V6 TDI, it requires the turbo in order to run right. Not to try and make power, but because NA diesel don't really make enough power to pull the skin off an orange. That's on there. Get this pipe back onto there. It's being awkward again. I'm not breaking that, forcing that too hard. I need that round there. There we go. Let's just try and get the arrow to line up. I got that on. That's now topped up, and that's job to go done. The next job for this will be the brake disc, but I'm not doing that in this video or today. And then this shall go through its MOT and be back on the road.